Hey there, it's Sarah, author of Narcissistic Abuse, a Survival Guide, which was published by Mad Hatter Publishing in December 2017. I want to talk now a little bit more about post-traumatic stress disorder and what we can do to cope in the recovery period. So how we can cope post-trauma. And I want to talk a little bit more about shifting our perspective to think more positively. So it's really not intuitive to think positively in the aftermath of trauma, is it? We're used to living this constant chaos with, negativity kind of engulfing our worlds when we live there physically. And even as we move beyond the physical effects of trauma, we're often still stuck there mentally and emotionally. But it is important to shift our thoughts to more positive ones and to develop a more positive thought process moving forward in order to heal effectively. So what can we do? Well, if you read my blog post, I hope you saw my analogy with the roses. I thought that was a very good way to describe how we can shift our perspective, right? So rather than focusing on the thorns, let's focus on the roses, right? Rather than focus on the fear and the loss, the regret, the guilt, let's focus on more positive thoughts like love, hope, healing, and reflect positively even on those negative things that we've let go of. So what have we learned from this process? How have we learned from our mistakes? And what can we do moving forward to make sure that they're not repeated? Like I said, it's very, very difficult and it's not intuitive to shift to a positive thought process. And a lot of that is cultural, okay? It's instilled in us in society to be constantly moving and constantly living in chaos, constantly worrying about things, right? So very often we're caught in that state rather than sitting still and reflecting on the blessings in our lives. When we learn to harness this, though, we can move forward healthily and effectively and start the next chapter in our lives. So best of luck to you. Thanks.